Hello YouTubers, LosingDrea here. I probably don't sound like myself right now, and it is with good reason that I'm not. I've been up for most of the night. I was off work, but I was up trying to look at all the videos that as I do when I have time. I try to make time to look at everybody's videos for everyone I'm subscribed to. And I am subscribed to, I can't even collect my thoughts right now. I am subscribed to Rick Gearjammer, who I first saw post a video about Robert Gibbs, a man who's over 700 pounds, and did a video that went viral when he asked for help. And the amazing strength of this 23-year-old man to not only do what he did to come forward and ask for that help. Excuse me while I collect myself. But to even say that he does not care about anybody making any comments. He just wants help. And I've seen videos before of people crying out for help. I've seen people using this man's video, saying that they'd like to offer their help, but probably looking for either notarization or their own hits from his video. Please help me, God, for saying this. To their own sites. I'm subscribed to some other people that as soon as I seen the same title that I first saw his video asking for help, the first thing I thought of was, you know, that's sick. You know, just trying to get some hits to your site or something. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong of me to think that. Maybe people are just reaching out to him to help him, and I know because I want to reach out to help him. I want to give him accountability. But I'm not where he's at. And it doesn't mean that I feel any less or any more better or anything. It's just that I believe he needs a lot more accountability than I could give him, because I don't have as far to go as far as weight loss. And I am not, and I never, ever, ever claim to be an expert. And I'm glad people are reaching out to him. The latest video that I had just now watched is what just took me over the edge. What just made me have an outpouring of emotion for mankind. Because I know there are people out there that truly, genuinely, from the bottom of their heart, just like I do, really care about people. Not just because he's in a bad space, a bad situation. He's only 23 years old. He's well over 700 pounds. He's been heavy since he's at least 4 years old that he can remember. He's struggled with weight issues, and he has reached out. He can't move on his own. You know, I've done a couple videos recently. Excuse me. Anybody who watches my channel knows I've done a couple of videos recently. One in regards to people who get weight loss surgery, and who there are people out there that feel it's a cop-out or a lazy man's way out. And it was discussed that that's not a lazy man's way out, and it's not a cop-out, and it's not the easy way out. But that there are some people out there that genuinely could benefit greatly from bariatric surgery of any kind, regardless of the type of surgery that it is. This is a prime example of what bariatric surgery can do to help a person in a state where they cannot otherwise, because they've, for whatever reason, gotten to a point that they can't help themselves, regardless to how bad they want it. And I feel this guy's pain. I know what he's going through times 2, because my mother was half of his size, a little more than half of his size, and was desperate to try and lose weight and couldn't for one reason or another. And here is a young man who has health issues, diabetes, God knows a myriad of other problems. Not to mention, you know, we have people in this community that have talked in the past about sores and rashes and things of that nature that come along with being morbidly obese. The thighs rubbing together, the arms, the uncomfortable issues of sweating in places that they just don't get air to anymore. It's just, It's an embarrassing situation. It's a horrible situation. For many of us who live that situation, we understand it's not something that we want to bring out and bring forth and tell people. And many of us, even those that have gone through bariatric surgery and have lost the weight and have had that blessing in their life to enable them to do that, they still go through the embarrassment of before and after shots, even going for surgery, the circumferential body lifts and whatnot, you know, to stand in front of the doctor and do those before pictures of all that skin hanging, and even the after. I mean, these people, they've come so far, and even though they're doing something now about it, or they're losing the weight and then doing something about all the skin that they're left with, it still hurts inside. They're still human beings that, even though what people don't, I don't know how to word this, but what people don't understand is, even me, I feel bad. What have I done to my body? But I can't go back in time. I can't go back to my teen years or my pre-adolescent teen years when I was heavy and take back all the damage that I've done and that I've caused. I wish I can, but I can't. And even though I'm losing weight and I'm trying to do something about it now, I know I might get left with skin issues. I know I might have these issues that are vanity, just vanity issues. Whether or not I'll be healthy again and all that, which is really all I want for myself, is to be healthier, to be happier, to feel better. There is a me inside of me that wants to be more prettier and more thinner looking and maybe able to wear a bathing suit. I might not ever be able to. But a prime example of what I'm talking about, on March the 12th, 2012, Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and Pacific, on TLC is going to be the skinny, oh gosh, now I can't think of the name of it. Sarah Will Be Skinny. If you look her name up here on YouTube, she's had bariatric surgery. She had gastric bypass surgery, Roux-en-Y surgery, and she was the first grant recipient of the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America to get the grant for the circumferential body lift, which is a complete body lift, by Dr. Katzen. It was documented, and it's going to be airing on that Monday night, March the 12th, which just happens to be her, I think, 3-year surgiversary date. The surgiversary date, for anybody who's had surgery, it's the day she had her surgery. It just happens to air that day. And I saw coming attractions to that show. There's a video circulating around. Probably if you go to her channel, you'll see it. If not, ask me and I'll try to find it and leave a link. It shows the humility of her, what she's gone through, what she went through on camera, knowing that was going to be aired, because she just wants to help other people understand the process, understand that it's not an easy way out. Now, why I even brought this up when it comes in regards to Robert Gibbs is, this is a man, a young man, who's almost half my age, who could greatly benefit from weight loss surgery. It will save, I truly believe it can and will save his life. And if anyone ever deserved a grant in this life, I mean, I'm sure there are other Robert Gibbs out there in the world, but the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America could themselves benefit greatly in their hearts to do something for this man, for this young man. And I wish that I had the power in my hands that I do in my heart. How I want to reach out and try to raise the money to help this guy. But thankfully, somebody has come forward. And I just knew in my heart somebody would. Somebody has come forward and offered to help this young man. Somebody who I don't know, I guess does help people with weight loss. You know, I'm just so upset. I don't really know all the whole details of it, but I want people to know I'm not looking to benefit in hits or anything on doing a video on Robert Gibbs. I'm not. I just need to express my feelings about this community and what as a whole I believe we can do to help Robert Gibbs. The reaching out to this man, letting him know that we're here, letting him know that we'll support him, joining his channel, subscribing to him. You know, let him know, don't leave, don't quit, don't give up, don't delete your channel like my other video that I did about people leaving. You know, thankfully I heard from Changing My Life 88. She just needs a little rest right now. She felt that her channel was like going nowhere. She needs some rest. She needs some sleep. You know, she sounds like she's got her head in her hands. She wants to get on some sort of medication to help her sleep. Sorry about that. And so she basically wants to do what she's got to do, and she needs time for herself, and then she will come back. She says she is going to come back. She's just, I don't know why, but it's her way of testing to see who actually cares, or I don't know, because she said for those people who really want to follow her, they'll find her again. And I do believe that. They will find her again if they care to look, just like I did with Mega Fat to Fit. I found her again looking for her because I cared. I didn't see her, and I went to search for her and didn't see her in my subscribe to list of people. And when I did a search, she luckily had did a tag of her own old name, and it came up in her new video. Thank God for Mega Fat to Fit thinking in that way and doing that, because she really did care to get those people who cared to find her back in her life. But yeah, getting back to the whole Robert Gibbs thing. I just want to say that this young man is like many young men out there and young women out there who have not found the courage to come out of their shells, of their apartments where they sit unable to move, from their beds, from wherever they are. Maybe they don't have a webcam, maybe they don't know of YouTube, maybe they don't have that access that Mr. Gibbs has or had. They don't know. Or they're afraid. They're embarrassed. And yeah, there's many of them out there. I just know it that they are. So I'm hurting inside. I know I can't save the world, even though I might want to think that I would love to. I'm not a saint. Maybe in a lot of people's eyes, because the way they see I care about people, I am, but excuse my dogs for barking at nothing. But anyway, I just had to put that out here. If you haven't already seen Robert Gibbs' channel, I'll put a link in the down bar to his channel. I'll put a link in the down bar to the news channel that I saw that showed him a little bit more in full, which really, I mean, it's one thing to see a man from head up asking for help. It's another thing to see this news channel that came out and put him on the news, because in a matter of days his video went viral. And if you don't know what viral means, I'm talking about over 1 million and some odd hits. And for somebody that only has 5 videos on his channel to have that many hits on just one video, not to mention clicking on the other videos as I have to try to see where was this man coming from. And I don't understand his other 4 videos that are up there. At least at that point, there was only 5, including the one that went viral. But I just want to, if you're watching this, Robert, I want to commend you for coming forward, for admitting you had a problem, knowing and realizing you needed to do something about it, and choosing this forum to get help, because it works. It works. Just like any addiction, any program for addiction, it works if you work it. And the first step in getting help for your issue is to admit that you have one. That's the first step. Whether you're an alcoholic, a drug addict, a gambler, a sexaholic, whatever the case may be, you have to admit you have a problem before you can actually take the step in trying to do something about it. And you did that, brother. You took that initiative. You stepped up to the plate. And no matter what, and you knew people might make fun of you, because you've probably had people make fun of you your whole entire life. If you even cared to step outside of your comfort zone, which is your house, your couch. If you could even get up, because from what the news said, you can't even stand but for a couple minutes. And you speak about your nephew and your niece, and you want to live. You want to be there to see them grow up. I mean, my God, you need to be there to see yourself grow up. You're 23 years old. Okay. I've known a lot of heavy people in my life. I mostly grew up around many of them because they were my own family. So I know what it's like to watch people struggle with any amount of weight on their body, not know how to start and where to lose it. So I'm glad people are stepping forward and coming out and wanting to help this man, this young man. I don't have anything but myself to offer, and that ain't a whole lot as far as I'm concerned, because of everything else that I have to do for my own family and their health as well. So I'm not offering what I can't give, but I will be here as one in many of this community who will stand up for anybody in a weight loss journey and fight for your health and what you want in your lifestyle. If you want to get better and you want to be healthier, I am here to try to help in any way I can, to show me a part of me and what I have and what I've been doing and what I've been learning. And what I do that works for me might not work for everybody, but I'm still going to stand here and sit here, and I'm going to share it because I have it to share, and I want to do that. And I think that anybody out there, if you have yet to do a video but you've been watching mine, think about doing a video of your own, because if this young man could put himself out there and put his face out there, it ain't about what other people think about you. It's about what you think about yourself and how you can help yourself, and how this forum, amongst any other program, weight loss surgery, or anything you might have ever heard of or anybody has ever tried, it works for many people as long as they believe in it and stick with it. With that said, I just want to thank y'all for watching my videos. Whether you like them or not, please leave a comment in the down bar. Thumbs up it if you like it. Share it with whomever you like. You don't have to. It's appreciated much if you do. With that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. Be the boss of your loss. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Hi, my name's Robert. I'm 23 years old. I weigh about anywhere between 600 and 700 or more pounds. 23. Today's March 1st, 2012. My birthday's tomorrow. I just had a new nephew born on February 15th. I also have a niece that was born on August 16th, 2007. Making this video because I don't know what else to do. I tried losing weight on my own. Tried doing everything possible. Been on diets. Been hospitalized. And I've always done what needed to be done at the time, and then I was just getting the weight back. Making this video to try and get it to go viral and get somebody's help that knows what they're doing and can help me. So, for everybody that watches this, please post and share this video as much as possible. I'm just trying to get some help from somebody. I mean, a nutritionist, personal trainer, Dr. Phil, Biggest Loser, anything, anybody you know, just post it. Get this video to go viral. Get it to be one of the most watched videos ever. Eventually someone will see it. And maybe then I can get some help. I don't know what else to do. For everyone who's just gonna make fun of me, I really don't care. This is my last chance. My last hope. One of them, at least. I'm really scared that I'm not gonna be able to watch my niece and my nephew grow up. And I'm not gonna get to have a family of my own. My birthday's tomorrow. I turned 23. I've never had a life. I'm asking for somebody's help. That's all I can really say.